time, we're asking your questions. All the questions we are asking Mr. Xande Ribeiro today were sent in by you, so thank you guys.
I have many techniques from here that use from blue belts.
I have a question from a 9-year-old kid. He's very talented, train a lot, gray belt. He's just wondering, how many years have you been training Jiu-Jitsu?
I started training Jiu-Jitsu when I was 10 years old, so I'm 38, so it's going to 28 years
Wow.
of Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I started at a good age, train a lot, 4 hours a day, and I still train a lot, so it's just fun.
So actually you started around the same age as the kid?
Oh yeah. You know, I think it's good to start them very young. It's just to watch out not to push them so hard where they get burned out, you know, because once puberty hits all the sports, I think the biggest thing that people talk about is competition between academies. But your competition is not the academy. Your competition is the iPad, the laziness, the couch, soccer season, football season. Well, in Norway, so you have the winter sports. So this is your competition, you know what I mean? So yeah, if the kids start early, it's amazing to push them hard. But it's important to let them free also, you know. Have to have free time, let them be a kid, you know. So even though I train Jiu-Jitsu at an early age, I think 10 is enough, you know, early enough. I always been into martial art. I did judo since 4 years old. I did a lot of judo because judo is part of the PT, physical PE in Brazil. So a lot of schools do have judo. That's how I started grappling. And as kids, we always grapple. So all our problems in school or at my condo or the side on the grass. So I always had informal grappling stuff, yeah, but I knew how to do a headlock, so that was cool. And then at 10 years old, I started my formal jiu-jitsu training. But it's the only thing you have, right? My legs are stronger than my arms, for example. That's why my shield is always there, you know? So sometimes I'm kind of stuck, and I feel I can't paddle this, I extend. Ali and Felipe Andrew, right? So Felipe Andrew has Ali here, you smash him out, and he was like, still trying to like go stuff like this, like that. But look at this, you know, even though she's cute, I don't want her here. I need to find a way to get off me. See, now I'm back into the same system. And then I can start to work my thigh. So which one? For example, how do I best prepare for competition? For me, the best way is to really work on your issues, you know, whatever gives you trouble. I'm a big believer on cutting all the edges, which means like when I talk in the beginning, you know what I mean? Like I'm there certainly that I don't get past, that my side control defense is on point, my mount defense is on point. So I think once you clear that fundamental part, everything else is just conditioning. You know, especially on the world of jiu-jitsu today, it's a lot of conditioning. You know, people are really athletes. Back in the day, we were more martial artists. Now we athletes. So I would say a lot of partial training from big positions, side control, half guard, mount position, back position. I think back position is a big thing now. And also maybe pick a couple positions. Today I would say 50-50 lasso. Those are more like techniques that happen a lot, and just work that a lot until exhausted. You know, and just train and just be fun with it. Try to be intense. Work a lot of defense. I think that's what win championships. It's good defense. You know, yeah, stay healthy. Don't. Even though I'm always fighting at the highest level, if I'm in a bad day, I'm in a bad day. You know, I don't take that bad day as the day. Oh, I just don't have to be in a bad day during the competition. You know, just be smart about it. Complement to train with some yoga, some movement, some runs on the beach. Maybe just enough conditioning that keeps you active on it. But I think technically speaking, just work a lot of those beachy positions that would hold you down. Do I think before competition?
The mental preparation.
I think the mental preparation is a lot of part of how you train. You know, like I said a minute ago, do not take a bad day as you suck. I know by fact that the week of the tournament, I can't beat the white belt. You know, because I train so much, it's just like my body, my brain is just so ready that it's almost blowing up, you know. So just understand that training is training. I think that's the first. I think that's the first mental thing. And like I said, push yourself into those deep waters. A lot of people, they like to drill a lot and beautiful technique, but they don't like to drill deep water shit. So if you're tired sometimes, go an extra one. Get out of your comfort zone. I think that's the main thing. Stand up, tie your belt, and act like nothing's happening. People is crazy because I can be exhausted and I will stand up and tie my belt like nothing's happening. It's training. You know, I think mental preparedness, you can train, but make sure some way your attitude is going lower, you know, like you're fading. For me, I've won most of my fights by knowing when the person's quitting. So if you can hide that in a good way, I think that will help you a lot. So, but again, depending on the level that you are, if you're white belt, just don't, you know, it's just such a big road, you know, you're still gonna have so much issues, so much mistakes, you know, there's nothing really you can do, but don't run from them. That's the main thing, learn with them. You know, I've had every single mistake in the game, and I still do. That's why it's so fun.
Okay, did you ever consider to quit BJJ? And how many times did you think of that?
I did felt a few times. Probably I'm the #1 jiu-jitsu fighter in the world that has left the tournament with injuries. Just on the top of my head, I had to stop at least four or five times. Especially one ADCC that with Braulio, $40,000 worth. I popped my chest, had to walk out of the tournament. So I struggled a few times. Like I said, I think in competition, I'm the one that has gone out the most. I still gotta see that statistic. Yeah, man, I felt a few times that like, is this like not talking about quit jiu-jitsu all alone, just not being competition. I did felt a few times when I got injury. I told one time. It was funny because it was 2014. I fought the Brazilian Nationals. I was fighting my division. I was in the final pen already for the absolute, and I know I told myself a few times, man, if I get injured again, I don't know if I'm gonna continue competing. So fair enough, I popped my groin, and I said, after this, you know, I left my belt on the mat, and I walked out. And my brother, what is this? I'm like, man, it's time, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been injured so much. You know how much I can take. It's not like this you get out. It's not like this you get out. You know what I mean? If you want to get out, plan a different way. I'm like, okay. So the year went by, I got injured free, and then I fought Worlds 2015 and I won at 34 years old, even though I was broke and, you know, full of injuries. But I think one of the things that really motivates me the most, it's my family. It's just how many people I think I inspire doing what I do, and I can't complain when there's so many para jiu-jitsu guys now. You know, so many guys, man, with like Down syndrome, lost their legs, lost their limbs. They're like paraplegic, and they do train jiu-jitsu. You know, when you know, I might have all these injuries, but I still walk on my own 2 feet. I still can frame, paddle, you know, and do my time on the fence. And I don't know, until the day I can do that, I think I'll be motivated to do this. I think just the daily, like, have to stop your business life, you know, I travel a lot, I love traveling, I love taking care of stuff. So it's just like taking time from that and struggle with the pain when I'm in such a comfort situation in my life. You know, I earn enough money that I can just, you know, just train and have fun in my life. But yeah, man, just think about all these people that I still can inspire a little bit. You know what I mean? I still can give them a little tip of be able to fight jiu-jitsu for a long time. And I think those are the people that are really looking forward to fighting.